Hey guys, I'm Caden Cleveland, and I'm doing my presentation over Edward Jones. One of the reasons I chose Edward Jones is because I have an interest in being a personal, maybe financial advisor someday, and that's exactly what Edward Jones is. So once I started researching, that was one of the things that stuck out to me. I titled this slide, Doing Things the Right Way, and that's exactly what Edward Jones does. Their financial stability, employee environment, and employment opportunities are just a couple of the reasons that they're such a successful organization. So their financial stability here. They were established in 1922, and since that point that they were first established, they decided to have a conservative investing approach. Now what this means is that in their investments, they're going to be more likely to take low risk approaches, which will have low returns, but in the long run will be more efficient. According to Edward Jones's annual report they put out, the biggest key to Edward Jones is financial stability, and I would 100% agree with this. They're conservative, being conservative financially is what helps them be helps their financial stability. So. And here's just a little chart I made you just to further explain it. So you can see Edward Jones in the gold, the competitors in the green, and the economy in the blue. So as the economy drops off, their competitors who are more high-risk investors, they will drop off severely because they have more high-risk, high-return investing. However, Edward Jones is more on an even keel, and they won't be as affected as their competitors will of that bad economy. Their employee environment, I found this very interesting because as employees we're wanting to almost be our own boss, and that's exactly what Edward Jones does. They, if you want to be a financial advisor or financial consultant for Edward Jones, they will give you the equipment and the skills needed for the responsibility, and then they will send you off and you can create your own location and just be your own boss. So I really appreciate that about them. According to Fortune magazine, Edward Jones has been in the top 100 companies to work for in the U.S. each of the last 20 years. Now that's a really big deal. That's really special honor they have there. Here's just a couple pictures of places here around in Oklahoma that are Edward Jones, just smaller places. The employment opportunities, now because of the way that the company is set up, the employment opportunity is always growing. You can always go and interview to be a personal advisor, and if you have the right qualities, then you can always go and start your own location. So there's really no limit to how many locations they want to have. One quote I found off of EdwardJones.com was, "We are looking for a unique brand of people, someone who is hardworking but is also a good people person." Now what this means is they want that knowledge, people who have that knowledge in finance, but they also want that friendly to customers kind of person who can go beyond that customer relationship, get into their lives a little bit, and that's what their organization is set up to be. And here's just a couple of different careers at Edward Jones that you can get. There's personal financial consultant, which is different than the investment consultant, and then there's branch support manager, and then there's there's a bunch of opportunities at the headquarters in St. Louis. So here's a quick summary of Edward Jones. Their financial stability. One of the reasons they are so sound in their finances is because they are so conservative in what they do. Employee environment. Well, obviously, when people feel like they're their own boss, they're going to have that more. They're going to have a better working environment, and you're going to feel like you are going to have the freedom to do that, and they appreciate a company doing that for them. Then employment opportunities. Edward Jones is always growing. They're always looking for new locations to build up all around the country. So I'd like to encourage anyone who is looking maybe into being a financial advisor or anything, look into Edward Jones because it really is a great company. Are there any questions? Didn't think so. All right, here's my work cited. Thank you.